As in Utah, when I was a boy, everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man.
I'm here.
I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen. It will never happen. We cannot have a meltdown.
Well, good morning. Hope you're could get out of your dogma, Snuggies. Your right pill, left pill, your far radical posture groomed down one rabbit hole to the other rabbit hole. It's amazing how they go alternative media on you. They go alternative candidates on you. They go alternative, break up the RNC, which is a very good thing. The globalist rats that RNC is. I mean, they said exit polling on the voter 60%. Felt betrayed. What about the other 40%? You know, Democrats, I guess they just ain't had enough of Clinton machine yet. Oh, yes, they have. Bernie's fucking way ahead. The Clinton machine is stealing the election. You heard me. The Clinton machine is stealing. Bernie's winning. His rallies are bigger. His votes were. They've jerry-rigged the districts. They've super-delegated them. But you know, so I've been saying Bernie Trump 2016. You know, I can't stand freaking any of them because Trump's still pro-American. But you get all the way down even the Trump rabbit hole, and you go to Turning Matter, you go to Alex or whatever. You know, they do so much good work, but then they go right down the same rabbit hole that led us to this fucking catastrophe. You know, so, but we got big breaking news. We got a lot of fucking horrible news, actually. Terrible fucking news. You know. They, as I've been predicting and saying, fucking since Fukushima happened, you know, and a lot of activists have come aboard along the way and done a lot of work. But the Stand Tuna dynamic, the genocide of the Pacific Ocean, the lies. Now, I want everybody to start Googling all over. Get on your keyboard and start Googling Oregon and the state of Washington's fucking malice they committed. The state of Washington, the state of Oregon, these bloggers, these vloggers, these propaganda fucking whores for the fucking retail fishing industry. Okay, all you heard, record fishing 2015, record 2015, cocoa salmon, all records, which is malice, including government agencies. When we knew it was bullshit. I knew it was bullshit. I've been dealing with the fishermen since the beginning. I give out my phone number. They've been calling me all the way from Alaska, freaking all over. It's been a fucking free fall since Fukushima happened. I had a fucking catastrophe. So, finally the state of Washington comes out and puts out the real numbers 2 days ago. The fucking lying scumbags. Not just the cocoa salmon, all the salmon. They're in a collapse. The real numbers for 2015, they put them out fucking way, down 50%. which is really 80%. They're forecasting even down. The Native Council, who has a seat, forced their hand. Native put out the real numbers. The Native Council puts out their statement. Their elders come out and say, we're hungry. We're starving. Yet you say we have food. We don't have fucking nourishment for our souls. The salmon. It's in a collapse. Yet, Bill Monroe, fucking Seattle Times at the exact same time, fucking are issuing statements all over, fucking kicked off 2016, fucking fabulous numbers. These fucking people are insane. I mean, it's all about, I mean, this country will lie about anything. They will do anything for money. Anything. The emperor has no fucking clothes. So, all my whistleblowers inside, which I've been talking to, and I got multiple ones inside Oregon and Washington, but mostly Oregon. You know, Noah's headquartered at Pendleton. I got a lot of connections there. I have a lot of family in Eastern Oregon. But, so, they've been lying the whole time inside. They've been just like fucking Hillary fucking and her machine on the cover up of Fukushima, the Obama administration, the cover up of Fukushima, the California fucking Coastal Commission, the cover up. Economy. Well, who the fuck? Economy. What are they talking about? The economy. It's such bullshit. The only fucking thing that benefits economically is a very fucking tiny. It doesn't even benefit them. They'll just go get a bank bailout from Barry Antoinette. So, it's in a collapse. But yet, they'll still fucking grant that's good. And people are so pathetically, look, this is a cartoon show. These are cartoon characters. People go to fucking San Diego, fuck all over California to fucking get drunk on the beach. They don't get drunk on the beach. They get drunk on things just to say they were there. To post a fucking selfie on Facebook. They don't know how to surf. Oh, we're going there to surf, man. They buy fucking all kinds of gear. Fucking they put stickers on their fucking cars. It's all fucking bravado. It's all fucking self bullshit. They don't know how to surf. Same here. I fly with them all the time. Oh, we're coming from Houston. Yeah, we got a villa. We got a timeshare in Park City. We bought a place in Park City. We're going, so let's go skiing. They don't know how to fucking ski. They got skis. They buy retro clothes, whatever. Same fucking fishing. They don't give a fuck. So these fucking propaganda whores, come on, man, let's go fishing. Yeah, we went salmon fishing in Oregon. Went out on the boat. Wasn't too good. They said it'll be better next year. Spend your money. Fuck, they don't give a fuck you catch a fish. In fact, they want you not catching fish. Because they don't want to have to clean up for you lazy fuckers. I mean, these people will go hunting. They ain't going to clean animals. They don't say, oh, God, I don't want to touch it. They'll bait your hook. They'll fucking clean the fucking fish. Here, so, I mean, it's so fucking pathetic. I talked to an old timer up in Alaska. He called me a phone. He says, I live in the central part of fucking Alaska where their nearest fucking anything's fucking hundreds of miles away. It's just me out in the middle of the I watch your videos, Kevin. He says, these fucking, like you said, these fucking baby boomer pigs who have fucking polluted and fucking commercialized and just destroyed everything on their way out, these overconsumption rats, he says they're trickling their way up here. I says, yeah, the last fucking pure streams, but let me tell you, the last pure streams, even there, are getting fucked up by Fukushima. And he says, oh yeah. So hear me out on this. You can break down every story in the United States, every dynamic in the United States, actually globally, because the United States consumption, overconsumption fucking freaks are fucking destroying the world. These overconsumption fucking hypnotized fucking whores walking over the dead bodies going to Disneyland. They don't give a fuck. When I was in San Diego, I just proved it. There's fucking plastic. They don't give a fuck. And every story will break down to it's someone else's fault. There is no self-accountability. None. Zero. So, just global warming. It's these fucking oil companies and these fucking bigwigs. We can't do anything about it. It can't be you. Can't be you throwing your plastic, overconsumption, throwing your shit in the dump. I know people that claim they're so fucking environmentalists, flick cigarette butts all over, who throw fucking plastic all over. You know, it's all about, you have to live your rhetoric. You have to physically represent who you are. Now, of course, we're all going to leave somewhat of a footprint, but that's just the way it is. But we can reduce it, but the accountability. So, there used to be people that were so responsible, they just go fucking clean up after these filthy pigs. there's money out there. They won't do that either. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. So the ocean is so full of plastic. We've gone plastic mad in this country the last fucking, since the military coup of 2000. It's been an evolution. Now in Monterey, a year ago today, I was in Carmel. I slept on the fucking beach at Carmel in the Cove a year ago today. I was making my walk, my trek. Because I remember, no, I take it back. I wasn't there yet, was I? No, I wasn't. Because, that's right, because I was in Big Sur. That's right, because I remember St. Patrick's Day and I hadn't eaten anything. This kid's, some of the fucking mountain kids made me some St. Patrick's food. They were great, by the way. Bree and then, God, what's that young man's name? Up there in Gorda, in the middle of the fucking Grand Place. That's where I knocked my water bottle over. But I'm documenting the ocean. I had a ranger tell me a year ago today, I've never seen the fucking ocean so healthy. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Do you even get out of your truck? Well, you know, I do find fucking Fukushima debris. I said, there are people coming in cleaning up. I see them at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm the only one out here that, you know, not in that central coast because they can't get down on those, you know, shorelines. It's very dangerous down through those shorelines. I walked down through a lot of those cliffs. Very dangerous. You know, fuck, I was standing, this is no shit, I'm walking along fucking San Simeon, and, you know, they have the fenced-off area where the fucking the elephant seals are breeding and mating. But, you know, you get into areas right there, the elephant seals are breeding and mating, that ain't fenced off. You ever see? Hi, Kevin Blanch, the post-ignorant. Hi, Kevin Blanch, the Post-Ignorance Project, and sorry about that. Pretty typical, huh? But anyway, so walking along at San Simeon last year, I mean, right up to one. Whoa, run into those fucking creatures. Talk about fucking take your breath away. Ooh. I mean, you're right there. You're like, holy fuck. Oh, my God. You know, so, they're so healthy, so good. And then I start going down talking to the young people that, the young people don't want to give a fuck. And there's a small handful of grassroots that really care. You know, the volunteers who don't even get any fucking funding because everybody will just donate their fucking money to Greenpeace all week when Greenpeace will just fuck you. Greenpeace draws $400 million a year. That's zero. They're not about to fund anybody who does any real work. Ask Kellen Caldecott. Ask Arnie Gundershield. And I like all you guys that listen to my videos and listen to what I think, and you still run and think you're going to be you still think you're going to be the media, and you're running fucking documentary films and fucking interviewing Arnie Gundershield. He works for the nuclear industry, and I can prove it. So who are you? And when are people going to wake the fuck up? So it's in a collapse. I'm talking to them. They're dying. I'm walking down there, starving to death. Elephant seals, starving to death. Fucking sea lions last year. I mean, I'm like, fuck. You know, and I already knew. You know, John Kirk and myself had done that work in the first year of Fukushima. You know, Dana come along later on and got his gig together when he saw that I got some shit going on, and you know, he grandstanded it, and I'm glad he did. I talked about going to buy him that fucking boat. You know, it was supposed to say post-ignorance across the side. Of course, that didn't happen. But Anyway, so it happened, and Dana did the work, and that's all that matters. So, and it got documented. I did the work from the beginning, from day one, long before Fukushima happened, and I'll prove it to you guys right here. Where did they learn the cover-up of Fukushima? And you could Google it and look it up. You'll probably get me. November 2nd, 1978. We as anti-nuclear activists knew this years later. It took us a few years. There's a lot of talk about this. That's why when we did interview after interview, including Lawman, including myself, lots of people said, where's this going to happen? You keep saying it's going to happen at Fukushima Daiichi. And the reason we said that, and even Beyond Nuclear before they went, they work for the nuclear industry, Beyond Nuclear. So does Tom Hartman. They work for the nuclear industry. I'm here to tell you. You think the other side. When you get on, oh, Tom, isn't it terrible? Paul Gartner gets on, oh, isn't it terrible? Oh, just stop that. Because they make a lot of money. Don't rock the boat, baby. They're in the Beltway, and I could prove it. They're in the Beltway. Not my words, John Hurley's words, and I'll get to that. So you Google it, November 2nd, 1978. There was a fucking meltdown in number 3, Fukushima. That's right. They covered it up for 29 years. They didn't officially at the IAEA, and they all knew, didn't report it till 2007. That's when Laura Monet came out and did her video. You could look it up. It's right after that came out. She says it's going to happen at Fukushima Daiichi because it already happened, and they disclosed it. She knew that. We were all saying it. Any real anti-nuclear activist was saying it, screaming it. Not Gundershield, not Beyond Nuclear. Chris Busby works for the nuclear industry. I can prove it. Please. Oh, they're really scared of them. Oh, yeah, you guys stop that. It reminds me, you ever see Waterboy? When Winkler's playing Coach Klein, and he's got his high heels on. Oh, don't do that. They just bully him. That's exactly what it is. It's exactly Coach Klein and the Alabama coach that plays it. That's exactly what it is. They're the nuclear, and the other side is Coach Klein. Mom, I know. I just don't know what I'm doing. He's pounded his foot with his high heel on, and you look at the cord on the phone, and it's disconnected. That's who the anti-nuclear so-called establishment evolved into, because they work for the nuclear industry. Who do you think funds them? Look it up. Who do you think funds them? It's like RT. So RT, I want people to know that the Million Mass March and that rhetoric that went on in 2014 and all that stuff that went on, that's all me. That's all me. RT fucking follow me around, interview me all fucking, which they've done many times on many issues. They'll use my voice. Fox News, San Diego, they use my voice. San Simeon, they use my voice. God forbid they ever put me up face, but as soon as I go down Fukushima land and talk about the reality of the depth of the Pacific Ocean, chopped out. Because they're pro-nuclear. Because that's where all the money's at. They're not about it. Even though they know it's wrong, it's like a gang. Somebody says it's nothing but a gang. It's like the Bloods and the Crips. You know it's wrong, you just want to belong. But it's all about the money. Big, big fucking money. This is the greatest collapse environmentally in the history of humanity. It's on. The Pacific, it's on. And so, I talked to my whistleblower, one of them, this morning in Oregon. These guys are out fishing every day. These guys, that's their whole life. They live on the ocean every day. I've been arguing, even with them inside there a long time ago. They finally have woke up. Didn't want to hear it from me. They'll watch my videos the whole time. Oh, no, it's just a cycle. So now, what few fish they're catching are, half weight, which they've been that for 2 fucking years now. They're half weight. They don't even want to talk about it. They'll talk about numbers. They don't want to talk about weight. So now they're coming in pure white flesh. Now, we know, we all know this from our childhood fishing, whatever, that the pink inside the salmon is from the shrimp. The shrimp are the healthy nutrition. So they're getting no shrimp, so the healthy nutrition's gone. So these guys are eating it, and they're like, it tastes funny. I says, really? And you're still fucking eating it? Fuck. You people fucking got a death. It's like people, get this. I got this friend, a lot of friends in New York City, young friend. She knows all about, she's Chinese ex-ballerina dancer, ballet dancer. She gets married, you know, she's a counterculturist, they think. You know, they're moving up they went to North Carolina, they're going up to Maine, because out of the city, they're counterculturists. Okay, all right. Fukushima, you know, they've heard it from me. Guess where they go on their honeymoon? Japan. Where do they go? The Forbidden City. They go to what's the name of the ancient city where the only one they didn't firebomb? Andrew Beazle was on. That great early documentary. I worked on that in the very early days. It's brilliant. For 2 weeks, that's where all the nuclear waste, they've been storing it the entire time. So they come home, and I'm like, polluted, disgusting, right? Oh, my God, I couldn't believe it, Kevin. You could taste it in the air. You could smell it. You spent fucking 2 weeks there. You wouldn't listen to me. She says, oh, my God, I can't believe we did that. And I says, yeah. Hello, you won't believe me. You won't listen because you didn't see it on CNN or Fox. She says it's so polluted, it's so fucking disturbing, it's so grotesque. And I says, I tried to fucking tell you that. You know, they're not going to say it. They're Buddhists in there. They're, you know, look at the ancient fucking Japanese stories. And so yesterday I run into this young man, you know, our school business, really brilliant young guy, had went on his Mormon mission, believe it or not, to Japan. I'm like, oh, my God. 2013, 2014. I said, so you know about the... Oh, my God, I saw the protests. I saw everything. This kid's dynamic. He's smart. He had no fucking clue. The Mormons sent him over there, contaminated like a motherfucker. I mean, that fucking island is radioactive to the 10th fucking power. This nuclear experiment gone mad, but so is the Pacific Ocean, and so are you in California, so are you in Utah, so are you in New York. Nuclear islands in fucking North America now. I mean, it's sad. It's disturbing, the denial. So here's the fucking governor this morning of Michigan. That fucking rat. How is that rat not in prison? On the Hill. So he gets on the Hill this morning. He's being grilled by these fake, phony grandstanders who, just like Bernie and Hillary, say, well, what about? Should he go to jail? They won't go down that road. Oh, no, because then they go to hell. It's a club. Even though they say they're counterculture, it's still the fucking club. So he says, yeah, total failure by the federal government, the state government. He is. Where's the buck chub? He's the fucking governor. He knew. He knew for 2 months he did nothing. That's murder. Not only is it murder, it's murder by malice. Not only that, he orchestrated it. His office, his fucking water people fucking moved it for profit. That's murder. That's first degree. That's fucking mass fucking Jeffrey Dahmer shit. That's worse than Jeffrey Dahmer shit. That's fucking Killer the Hun, Genghis fucking Khan, fucking Adolf Hitler shit. What the fuck? Of course, oh yeah, I forgot. That's Hirohito shit. And what? We let Hirohito go? He lived old to be an old man? Oh yeah. Welcome to the United States, as I said yesterday in my video. You know, this radio show, my videos are sure not for the fucking contemporary kids. Run along, Johnny. Get your gun. Buy some gold and silver and hunker down in the great fucking white north and live happily ever after. Forget to live. Buy a dog, because you can't be communal and a fucking gun. Forget fucking having the fucking human experience, which is the fucking human experience. So, he's on the Hill. How is that possible that federal charges have not been brought against him? Oh, because then they would have to bring him against fucking Gina McCarthy, head of the EPA, for crash and Fukushima, the cover-up, and Flint. Fuck, we go on. Then they'd have to bring I people say, oh, you lying fucker, those emails from Hillary aren't really from Hillary. Of course they're not exactly from Hillary. Some are from exactly. Hello. When we say Hillary Clinton, she's the State Department. It's like when we say Bush, we're talking about the whole administration. He's the president. When we talk about Obama, we're talking about the whole administration. When we talk Reagan, we're talking about the Reagan administration. I thought everybody understood that. We talk Hillary Clinton, we're talking about the fucking State Department. She's head of the State Department. She's responsible for all our fucking meetings. Hello, Coach. Oh, I'm on that hill. Well, you know, this one of my players just fucking went rogue and did that. Well, aren't you responsible? Aren't you calling the plays? So, these people, they don't give a fuck. They're disconnected. Because there's no fucking resolve. There's no deterrence. There's no deterrence. These people don't give a fuck about money. Because all they got to do, anytime they need money, they run to the Fed window. Look, the Fed, I mean, you talk to these old economists that came back. I knew Martin Eccles personally. Clyde Cooley, all, they would fucking roll. What? We've had a 0% interest rate for 16 years? I remember when they first started slashing it. What? No, we have a negative interest rate in the United States and Japan. So what does that mean? That means these guys, anytime they get in trouble, fuck whatever, they just run to the Fed window. They get free, not only do they get free money, they get paid. They will physically pay them to take the money from you. So they don't give a fuck. In fact, they like it. It's an incentive. The only thing they fear is jail. Ask Ibrahim McClendon. You know, charge the bond against it. That's exactly what every one of them are going to do. Second, the charge, they're not about to go to prison, these fuckers. Fucking Kenneth Lay, Ibrahim McClendon, none of them. These are pussy fucking rat sissies. These fuckers know they're fucking pulled off a masquerade party their whole life. They know they're thieves. They know they're criminals. They know they're fucking pussies. Fucking Johnny got his gun. They know they're cowards. They know they'll last fucking 3 days in a prison cell. It's not because they can't do the time in there. It's because they're afraid. They're scared of other people. They're fucking overcompensation coward pussies. The only deterrent is jail. This piece of shit in Michigan needs to go to a prison cell. What the fuck? This is mass murder. Gina McCarthy. So then you say, okay, we go after Hillary. What about Barack Obama? He knows it. Isn't he president of the United States? That puppet? You know, it used to be, say, fucking Hillary jail. What about Barack Obama jail for the cover-up of Fukushima? He knows. He knows. His children were out of the country. He flew out of the country. He's a criminal. You know, I voted for the fucker. What a fucking, betrayal? Oh, there's never been a bigger betrayer than that guy. Ever, ever, ever. What a liar. The only reason he got in the White House, the only reason is coming off the war machine of the fucking Republican. There ain't nobody going to vote for a fucking Republican after what they did. They stole the election in 2000, the whole Colorado, destroyed the whole Republican Party. Fuck these warmongering fucking loot the country. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows they fucking betrayed us, looted, fuck this. Nobody's going to vote for one of those warmongering fucking rats. You know it. It's like, the Republican Party applauded themselves, obviously, fucking the war machine. So who the fuck's going to vote for one? So Hillary's running against Barack Obama. She was a big favorite. Well, remember, Barack Obama voted against both wars. All the election of 2008 was the anti-war election. He was a young fucking guy who voted against the war, so we thought, we got a guy. We didn't fucking really realize he was a fucking puppet, global skull and bones, fucking evil rat who just met the M.O. with a fucking CIA mother, CIA grandmother, fucking named Stanley, World Bank fucking oligarch, left in skull and bones at fucking Harvard, the worst of the worst. So I'll get to this on the appointment of the Supreme Court Justice. The Supreme, as I call it, the United States Supreme Court. And if you don't believe it's the Supreme Court, little cool fucking Scalia was with when he died, where he was at. As I did that today. As soon as the moment I saw that he died there, and I saw fucking Poindexter, I knew that where he was at. I know all about those fucking secret society fucking cults. I knew. I was in Austria, remember? So I says immediately, I went to the Washington fucking Post immediately, and I says, look, this isn't about fucking who killed him, how killed him, where he died. It's where he was at when he died. Look at it. Not unethical or illegal. So we all know Sandra Day O'Connor was the last real judge we had on the court. The rest are ideologues. They're nothing but politician puppets. So that's who they find. That's who they go to. Sandra Day O'Connor's lead clerk is Hindu. She recommended him. Both sides love him. He's the guy. Now think about all the fucking, because that's all the Republican Party did was their MO was block anything, their puppet, which I don't understand why they'd be blocking anything Obama did, because Obama is one of them, which they secretly with a wink and a nod, they blocked because they already mission accomplished. Fucking leave it just the way we got it, just the way we like it. We got a poor fucking ignorant populace we can just exploit and rob, loot the fucking country to every fucking penny, hand to BP, all of it. He's the greatest globalist rat that ever sat in the White House, and that's saying a lot. Bill Walmart Clinton, Prescott's fucking grandbaby, CIA rat Bushes, Obama's even worse, which I didn't think it was possible. So, We all know it should be surrendered. He's the guy. He went through his confirmation, went appointed to the fucking district. I believe it's 9. Maybe no, not 9. I get that confused because that's San Diego, the one I'm dealing with on the Reagan. So he flies through 97 to nothing. In this fucking political theater, in this fucking insanity, that's impossible, right? He did it. I think it was 2012, 2011, somewhere in there. So he's the guy. He's Hindu. The Hindus are anti-nuclear. I said everybody knew he was the odds-on big-time favorite by 1,000,000 to 1. He's the guy. I did a video right now. Obama, the enigma that Obama has. He's the guy that will go right through. He's the guy. He's got a point, but I said it. Marie Antoinette, Exelon, nuclear, skull and bones, the nuclear Russell's baby. He can't. He won't. Even though that's exactly who it has to be. And people say, oh, no, it'll be on. People that I know in political theater, they're like, oh, yeah, it's got to be in. I said, you want to bet? Sure as shit. I called it. I says, he'll go right to Harvard Law, skull and bones, pro-nuclear legal counsel. And I'll tell you why. So that's who he appointed. This guy is the legal counsel for Exelon. This is skull and bones, fucking right as they get. He's a skull and bones. Look up his real last name. Don't you love how they all change their last name? You know, they're all Rothschilds, by the way. Including Sheila, head of CEO of Facebook, who had her fucking husband whacked, David Goldberg, at fucking who's never there. Don't you love how they all change their names? Look at his real name. Trace it back. He's a Rothschild. He's related directly to them. Skull and bones, Harvard fucking law, Chicago fucking, Exelon's fucking baby, legal counsel fucking protect GE. Now they know that fucking case at fucking USS Reagan's coming down. They're posturing political. G's busting up, whatever. They know that the XL Valdez on fucking Balco. They know they're going to lose. They know they got no case. They know Janet fucking down there. She's ruled that it opens up. She's got to be in incredible fear for her life, and I'm sure that's why the case hasn't. I was inside that Edward Schwartz building demanding. I want to see the fucking records of why this is fucking being delayed. Yeah, GE Falls Nation, you know, Paul, I want to see the real shit. They won't fucking let you see it, which is against the law. It violates the Constitution. They pull the Patriot Act every time they can. The Patriot Act is an illegal act. Fucking mission accomplished. They got rid of the Constitution. And it got rid of, by the way, you Constitution scholars who say you're constitutional fucking thing, the Constitution is left open to be amended. It's been amended 27 times. So, the back door, the greatest amendment in history, ultimate amendment, the 28th Amendment. The Patriot Act, which is the fucking Constitution's over. It's an illegal act. So that's what they pull anytime they fucking, the entire fabric, checks and balance system that our forefathers said it's over. Immediately. They know this. So he appoints this guy. This fucking appointment is simply for the fucking Fukushima case. The case against General Electric, which all these lawyers all over, I can look, because you can look at the FOIA documents who's been lining up going through them. The major law firms of the country, the biggest law firms in the world, are all lined up. The same people that took DuPont down, the same people that took Philip Morris down, they're all fucking lined up because they know this is a slam dunk fucking, it's already been opened against GE. Fukushima Daiichi was built faulty. 3 reactors, that would come out when the 3 whistleblowers come out. They got a slam dunk home run case. It's a layup. But they're going to do Exxon Valdez. They're going to fucking string it out for fucking 20 years after the Pacific Ocean's dead. Most of you are dead, including themselves are dead. Then the Supreme Court with this guy is going to fucking go 5-4. Tossed out. I will quote John Hurley to me. Now, John Hurley, head of the National Press Corps. For 30, he's the lion. He is the guy. John Hurley, directly to me on November 5th, remember the 5th of November, 2013 in front of the White House. I orchestrated that entire march. 5,000 of us, that's what kicked off the million. The guys are posted all over the line. Oh, you guys are just a million, you're fucking 900,000 short. You're right. No. We had 7.7 million people walk that day. And it got bigger in 2014. 2015, I think it was right about the same thing. You know, we're sitting around, 7-8 million. I orchestrated the entire fucking police escort on the march. John Anthony came to me. He picked me up at the airport. We put this baby together. Steve Grant, the whole fucking, all them wonderful, amazing females that were involved, which there's a lot of them. I never talk about those girls enough, how wonderful and great they are in the inauguration. You know, they're fantastic. And so, as we put it together, I set up the police escorts. I orchestrated all that police escort. We helped them shut down the whole town. I gave the inaugural fucking speech. Guess who came? So I give the inaugural speech out there, you know, thank you, Nottoway. Without his footage, it wouldn't even be out there. No one would even know it was there, because our so-called video photographers that were supposed to have this, they're supposed to do all that, they fucking got drunk and fucking forgot to show up. You know, the fucking fake rough hair fucking rats that I was staying with tried to kill me, by the way. They tried to kill me. I got set up. I slept on that park bench with a professor from Berkeley, believe it or not, the first one there, with a little red fox running around. And then the kid carrying the baby fox. What a powerful day that was. Just becomes. He talks to me after. He's standing right there. He says, Kevin, I grew up. He says, we're trying. Hold the line. So, anyway, so the appointment on the Supreme Court, it's not a court. Now, we can go clear back to Andrew Jackson. You know, we can go clear back to LBJ. We can go back to all these guys. Most historians, including myself, believe one of the major flaws of the forefathers, I don't think it was a flaw of the forefathers. One of the flaws of our judicial system and this republic with a constitution called the United States of America was the way we set up the United States Supreme Court. Why? Because it's not a court. It's, you know, checks and balances we have, you know, judicial, executive, legislative. What we turned to judicial on, Andrew Jackson says, fuck your court. Everybody, most presidents and most people have laughed at the Supreme Court for years and years and years and years. Well, there's nothing that says there only could be nine. Nothing says that. So, what remember Jackson said? He says 9. He says, I'll just pack the court. I'll put 11. I'll put 13. I'll put 15. So it's always been considered illegitimate. So the Bush-Gore dissent. Now, we have the Electoral College. Why? To give states power. So big states, you know, this was the conception and the idealism that big overpopulated states like New York at the time or whatever could not just handle elections. The states still had a little bit of power. That was a gift. Yet, how many votes did it take to become president of the United States? 6. 5 Supreme Court justices, and your daddy, you put them there. Remember that dog and pony show in Florida? Looked like fucking the Wizard of Oz. Speaking of the Wizard of Oz, let's pull back the curtain on that guy from Kansas, Marie Antoinette. So, remember that dog and pony show going? They ruled that the count goes on. They had to. Tribe says it's the greatest freaking violation to the Constitution in history, which it is, until the Patriot Act happened. So, the military coup of 2000, May Brussels, 1980, Carmel, California, where I was there a year ago. Reagan wins the election. All right, kids, it's over. The Bush CIA has occupied the White House. It's over. Oh, boy. So they steal the election in 2000, military coup of 2000. They gutted, looted the entire fucking Constitution, the country. They sent the war machine on Balco. They looted military-wise. They looted Wall Street-wise. They fucking taken they exploit every penny to the last fucking drop. $19 trillion in fucking debt. Nobody talks about it. What's a tariff, Alexander Hamilton? You know, they're just looting. So the court was always considered illegitimate. So the dissension was written by, I believe, Byers. He writes in the dissension, you look at that famous photograph, him coming out of the Supreme Court that night, he says, the United States Supreme Court, it took us 200 years of legitimacy. We finally got legitimacy. We were considered illegitimate. We're illegitimate again. And if you don't believe me that the courts are illegitimate when it comes to white collar, it's against the law to pay cash. It's like, okay, the exploitation of legal labor. We never had a fence, but if I was a contractor, you had a crew of illegal labor, it's against the law, by the way. That's illegal. It's illegal. You know, hotel owners, casino owners, fucking construction people, what they're doing is illegal. The IRS can clean it up anytime. It's illegal. We don't need new laws around it. It's illegal. You arrest the guy, not the exploited, the exploiters. Because, again, the courts are illegitimate. Doesn't matter what they fucking rule. Everybody laughs at it. It's a fucking joke. No one gives a fuck. No, think about all the rulings that they do, especially post the military coup of 2000. Alito and Roberts are placed on the court by an illegitimate president. Everybody knows it's illegitimate. They laugh at the court. They set up their grandstand, go fucking hang around in some bullshit fucking cult fucking and fuck with a bunch of fucking old man fucking wannabe fucking freak weirdo fucking fantasy island fairy tale motherfuckers trying to live something fucking 400 years ago that they would never get in that club. In Texas. Colorado fucking go pig hunt when he couldn't fucking hunt or clean a fucking pig if he fucking had a fucking knee. Same with Scalia. You know? They live in a fairy tale, but doesn't the rest of America? George Carlin. Selfish, ignorant people will elect selfish, ignorant leaders. I'm Balco. Look at our fucking political theater. These are the most selfish, ignorant fucking people. Now, Hillary's not ignorant. Hillary's evil. Hillary's always been evil. Hillary was postured and grown to be evil. Hillary fucking, you know, I mean, she's a sicko. I love how somehow she's still fucking grandstanding that she's a Democrat and a progressive. Oh, I don't like fucking, you know, NAFTA. When her husband did her, you know, they did NAFTA. Bill Clinton is NAFTA. I'm against NAFTA. TPP, I'm against TPP when she helped write TPP. You know, I'm a feminist when she helped orchestrate the fucking hardcore fucking sexual abuse of fucking Paula Jones, Jennifer Flowers, Monica Lewinsky, hundreds of women. The fucking Highway Patrol in Arkansas used to go out and fucking stalk women for him. Fucking actually arrest women if they thought he liked them, whatever. Take him to the fucking, what, she knew. If she's a feminist, I'm a fucking astronaut. It's disgusting. She's the anti-feminist fucking evil sickest they ever been. She set back fucking women rights fucking before the shirtwaist fire. She's a progressive? No, fuck, I mean, she's the fucking evilest globalist I've ever fucking seen. Hillary Westinghouse Clinton, now you think about it, she'll brag about it. I'm proud to be friends with Henry Kissinger. Guy has warrants for fucking war crimes all over the world. Her whole personal email. Her staff wants her to go to Japan for a drug set. Well, I need to talk to Henry Kissinger. Why? Why would they talk to Henry Kissinger? He's not a politician. He has nothing to do with the fucking White House. He has nothing to do with the political theater. What? Henry Kissinger went to Japan? Yeah, same with Judge Barber. Same with all these global elites. They orchestrate the cover-up. Same with Prince fucking William. Same with fucking... I know for a fact Caroline was told to stand down. I have connections inside New York City that actually know Caroline. She, on the 50th anniversary of her father's fucking funeral, those iconic fucking incredible photographs, where's she at? Fukushima, Japan, introducing her son, who looks exactly like JFK. By the way, if JFK Jr. was not murdered, there would be no fucking Barack Obama. JFK Jr., same age, same dynamic, same demographic, same anti-war machine who was authentic and fucking real. None of this madness would have fucking happened if they wouldn't have killed JFK Jr. JFK Jr. would be president of the United States right now. He wouldn't have handed it to fucking Wall Street. He wouldn't have covered up Fukushima. Let's remember his father was anti-nuclear. I can guarantee you one thing. Jr. would have been president of this fucking country. He would have won by a massive landslide. And fucking when Fukushima happened, would have been end of the nuclear, just like his father. He would have stood up, but they fucking didn't wait to fucking kill him. You can argue with me all you want. The nuclear industry, fucking LBJ, all men ought to have killed fucking JFK. He fucking stood up these fucking nuclear fucking Russell's babies, fucking rats who fucking took the field. The CIA is the nuclear industry. The Bush crime family is Russell. The Bush's fucking Prescott Bush granddaddy is the fucking Skull and Bones. It's a fucking cult. It's a fucking nuclear cult that was developed at fucking Yale, Harvard, fucking Berkeley. Look at Berkeley, the agricultural college in California. It was taken over by who? Who? Russell. What was the charter when he took it over? Los Alamos, Livermore, the fucking secret lab that's right behind the football field, Go Golden Bears. They're the head of the fucking snake. They fucking lord it. They get all the subsidy through fucking Price Anderson. Unlimited amounts of money. They control the world. They threaten the fucking world. They control the earth, the fucking nuclear island. She stood up against them. Caroline. You heard one word from Caroline that was there 2 years ago. Not one word from her. She's the fucking ambassador to Japan. Why do you think they pulled back? Trying to get rid of her. Stand down, Caroline. They're anti-nuclear because they get it just like their dad, Rachel Carson-Balco, just like fucking Bobby was. Just like fucking Martin Luther King, anti-nuclear. Anybody who's got a fucking spiritual soul and an idealism that stands up, they know the top of the fucking pyramid is nuclear. Megan Rice. I talked to a Catholic fucking priest this morning. He was dressed in his green. Had a conversation. I said, well, you got his grandson through the Catholic Church. Well, how come you don't protect the environment? You know, and Jesus did not die so he could be rich. He says, I know that. He was great. You know, I saw him before. I was getting coffee. You know, Megan Rice says no. I said, what? You know, Megan Rice? And then he said, oh, yeah. Sure. I says, yeah, it was our group that got her out. Do not kid yourself. It wasn't for our fucking group. My work, fucking, you know, Lonnie's work, a lot of people's fucking work. She wouldn't be out. I'll guarantee you, fucking those judges that rule would watch videos. I mean, look, if you're ruling on a case, whatever, they're human beings too. You Google my eyes when she in, you got me. You got me. You got us, you know. They voted 2-1 to let her go. It was our work that got her, and Greg and Michael. And thank goodness we did. They were so hardcore abused, the government tried to kill them. The government tried to kill an 85-year-old man in jail, held her in a fucking holding cell for 18 months and set up to hold him for 3 weeks. Would not let her out on bail waiting trial. This 85-year-old man. 50 degrees they kept her in. How she didn't die? Greg and Michael had the fuck beat out of them at Leavenworth. You know, it's outrageous what they did to them. And all you people grandstanding, Tom Caldecott shows out St. Louis. We've been fighting St. Louis, the fucking Mound, and the Westlake Fire for 40 fucking years. 40 years. You do know the Plowshare group fucking went to prison for 15 fucking years. At the same time, the Megan Rice trial, I like the answers. The judge finally says, he says inside the courtroom, they did it again. They've been fighting that fucking monster for fucking decades. And nobody listened to them. They've been screaming their head off, going to fucking prison, going crazy, trying to get your attention. So you get your attention when the fire starts. Too late? Fuck yes, too late. It's like Fukushima. You want to wake up now? Too fucking late. You know, I've been screaming about Fukushima, Japan since the fucking 70s. You know? The nuclear island. Fuck, now we kill the Pacific Ocean, we genocide. This is the greatest fucking catastrophe in human history, 311. So fucking sad. So they break in. Again. He goes in front of them, the group. The Kansas City fucking 13, they're called. So they go in front of the judge. She's African-American judge. Same judge that put him in prison before, federal judge. Did Rosa Parks break the fucking law? Well, the law's fucked up. You know? She finally says, I could see that putting you in prison does no good. And you're getting to me. You're waking me up about nuclear. You're slowly, it took me 20 years to educate, and this is the judge. I'll tell you what, I'm letting you go. Because jail does no good, but I want you to answer my 12 questions. So she wrote 12 questions. Well, what about nuclear? If we don't have nuclear bombs, somebody else gets more than us. Just answer the question. So the first, a Roman Catholic ordained female priest, yes, you heard me right. She was the pluck the night before the Megan Rice sentencing. Her and I talked. We talked about the question. She wrote the answers. I put lots of words in her ear. I'm like, what about this? She asked me this question. She was there writing them right then and there. They were going through them. They went through them with me. I'm like, are you kidding? We have enough fucking nuclear to blow up the fucking earth, and this is against international law. Well, how many times you want to fucking blow up the world? You know, blow it up once. Let's do it 400 billion times because it's all about the money. And we, you know, told the judge that. We educated her. You know, there's people that are fighting this fucking tooth and nail, fucking hardcore, go to their graves. You know, Seeger died Pete Seeger died the morning of the fucking sentencing. I was so I knew we were fucked. When I fly back to fucking, little airport, fucking, I almost got killed in Oak Ridge. Guy pulled a fucking gun on me, doing a fucking radio wacko. Oak Ridge is a dangerous, scary fucking place. Knoxville, Tennessee is grand. Knoxville, Tennessee is awesome. In the courthouse, I knew where the fuck, where's all the media? Al Jazeera promised me there. RT promised me they would be there. Everybody promised me they were there. The only international media there was me. Me. That's it. Snow day. It snowed and that was the 28th of January, 2 years ago, 2014, I believe. They fucking delayed us getting into the courtroom, and then they played every dirty trick in the fucking book on us. Mary Evelyn Tucker come out of the courtroom, first person she hugs is me. She's about 6'2". It was powerful in that fucking room. The powerful thing I ever seen. Megan Rice is powerful. Now, they'll tell you, Kevin, you sure straighten your ass out, because plowshares for years would say, oh, we're not against the technology, including Megan Rice, but we're against nuclear bombs. Same with ICANN. I says, you can't be against fucking one and not the other. It's the same fucking thing. And they're going out, so she says, boy, you straighten this out. You Google fucking plowshares or fucking Megan Rice, you get you. So, there's a hierarchy through that nun hierarchy. I sat with her. I ate with her. I told her, I said, well, the good old Catholic nuns I knew would actually have some wine for you. Oh, we got wine. Here, Kevin. She's fantastic. They're meaner than fuck. Do not kid yourself. The old school nuns, anybody who went to fucking Provo school, they know. They don't fuck around. They'll knock the fuck out of you. The meanest fucking viciousest people on earth. She's vicious. She's wicked. She's mean. Well, she ain't wicked. She's spirit. She's grand. You straighten this out, Kevin. She says, well, I guess you were sent by God. I says, I guess maybe somebody had to do it. By the way, it was an old plowshares guy who saved my life. I called him in the middle of the night. I had my number. He gave me a ride back and said a prayer and put his hands on my fucking head. He had tears going out his eyes and mine. Very emotional, powerful. But remember, I was very, very fucking sick. Very sick. You don't think our small army's making a difference? You know nothing. You know nothing. Because I was smart enough to understand communications inside this fucking search engine to get placed. It doesn't matter if a tree falls in the forest, you're screaming your head out, because I knew that we got no platform. For all these years, we fought our ass off post-fucking 86. We had no platform. I says, oh, YouTube, we got a platform now, but I have to get placed. I have to be intense. I have to hold retention. I know the search engine works. I have to get to people. I have to be intimate. I have to burn through their soul. I have to take chances. I have to fucking throw everything about me all out there. Let them attack. Let them go after me. Let them dig. Let them fucking spin. Let them do anything they want to me. So I didn't know I was going to get leukemia, but I got leukemia in my place. The spiritual people will tell you, Kevin, your place was carved out. The angels put the leukemia in your fucking body for a reason. That's what the spiritual people, the natives will tell me that. I'm very connected with the natives. The natives said, Kevin, you're native. The spirits, they put that fucking leukemia in your body. They fucking did the path and everything, fucking right after Fukushima, so you could tell the tale of the murder of your father, the murder of all these beautiful people. They watched you fight and survive. The angels. You let the angels and you let the spirit in you. You let the world spirit in you. And you told this fucking tale. And people won't fucking watch, but you recorded it in history. And you fight, and we're fucking slow and fucking there. We fight. We're winning this fight. Yankee goes down. Pilgrim goes down. Senator Opry goes down. I won't stop there. Fitzpatrick in New York goes down. Indian Point, those rat motherfuckers next. Those rats at Diablo next. They all go down. And you fuckers that say you're anti-nuclear, and then you line up and lay your bodies down at Yucca Mountain. Well, let me tell you, activism without answers is worthless. That's our problem. I hate Yucca Mountain, too. I think it's a crazy, stupid fucking idea. But it's the best of the bad ideas. There are no answers. There are no solutions. That's the point. Why do we keep making more? There's no answer for the waste. There are no fucking solutions. Until we pivot off this thing, get it off the cliffs of Santa Fe. You saw my videos there. Let me tell you, a 7.5 earthquake, which is going to happen in California, we're overdue. That's all it's going to take. Because why? Same with fucking Turkey Point in Florida. Why? Why are we train leaks now? But I'll tell you why. These reactors were never set up, these Mach 1, Mach 2 cheating motherfuckers were never set up to store nuclear waste. They're they're over capacity. They have to keep building more swimming pools to put more and more men in. They're cheating. They're fucking cramming. They're looking. This fucking welders can't even get into step fuel pools. It's corrupt. They're thinking they don't got no answers. They have no. There's so much in there. It's fucking. They're fucking nowhere to put it. They're not set up for earthquakes. The cores can handle. They're set up on fucking. The cores can move. But what fuck I knew when that happened in Fukushima, the core was fractured. It wasn't a tsunami. The core's fractured and blew up immediately. Which it took me a year and a half, 2 years to even convince anybody it was one meltdown. Fuck, Gunnershield was fucking arguing with me every day. Busby still is fucking arguing with me. Helen's still arguing with me. I'm like, come on, Helen. Fucking get out of your ass and quit selling your fucking books. You know I love you, Helen. You know I fucking respect you, and you know I'm with you. She's the real fucking deal. She's the only one that's the real deal. But she still goes when it comes right down, and she'll lead to our money. Can't say the F word, Kevin. Come on, Bob Alvarez. Fucking open your fucking mouth and scream. Anybody who says I'm fucking anti-nuclear isn't screaming out about Fukushima is a fraud. I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? I'm a carver, what's a hammer? I'm anti-nuclear, what's Fukushima? It's the greatest fucking our worst fears by a billion fucking times. It's fucking sad. I talked to a guy yesterday. His fucking little niece was born on 3/11/11. My little guy says they're special children. James, who lives in Jersey, he has that little girl that was born right after. My little guy, they're special children. They're very special children. They're going to look back. My grandkids, that's all I care. They're going to look back and say, oh, my grandpa tried. They're going to survive, mark my words. They're going to be dynamic. Their bodies are going to transform. Their brains are going to transform. They're going to fucking take this fucking waste. They're going to centrally locate it, most likely at Yucca Mountain, in one place. They're going to develop a program, and they're going to shoot it into space. Can you entomb it? I don't know. But it's better than sitting on those cliffs in fucking fuel pools. Let me tell you, those fuel pools tip over at Diablo and San Onofre because why do you think I hammered that one was the hardest? Because they're on earthquake zones. And I got news, the jet stream moves left to right, kids. Left coast, right kiss. There's only two fucking west of Mississippi. Leaking into the aquifer a hamper. You don't give a fuck. Oh, birth defects and fucking down the river in Washington. Fucking idiots. I wonder what that's from. Oh, we have no idea. When the industry comes right out and tells you and reports. We had another massive accident. Bechtel was paid to put the triple liners around the fucking tanks. They didn't do it. They go right on the hill and admit they didn't do it. Oh, sorry, I'm bad. Sorry. I'm a mass murderer. I'm the Green River Killer. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Let me go. Fucking the governor of Michigan. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Let me go. Oh, sorry. Gina McCarthy, let me go. With our money. The NRC, sorry. Fucking let me go. Sorry. Sorry, we killed the earth. If I could get billions fucking cats, sorry, bye. Silfram from hell. Arrogant fucking rats. Puppet fucking moron rats. This nuclear experiment, Russell's baby's gone fucking mad. It's out of control. Their high school fucking experiment class went fucking multi-trillion-dollar fucking went amok. It's so fucking out of control. It should have ended a long fucking time ago. It's like the free market fairy tales and land, free market, I'm the right, free market fairy tales, free market fairy tales. Fucking, we like slaves, we like to compete, we gave our jobs away, we gave everything away, but we saved $2,300 at fucking Walmart. Fucking experiment, the free market fairy tale experiment, 1980 to present, gone mad, not a fucking opinion, fact. The writing on the wall, you can't see it all. You can't see the fucking nose in front of your fucking face, none of them can. Game over. This fucking monster is out of control. It's going to kill fucking so many people. Already has. The cancer epidemic is fucking Fukushima. So you got other plastic. Fukushima, the radiation Fukushima is breaking down the plastic. It's created the incredible sheen on the ocean. The photosynthesis can't help it. No nitrogen in the animals. The sun, the photosynthesis. They brought fucking the sun to Earth at Fukushima, Japan. That's Livermore. I was there at Livermore on day 1,000. Almost got killed out there, too. I won't stop there. Why on critical condition? Because nobody else will do the fucking work. I got a YouTube camera. I have a platform. I don't need the media. Fuck RT. Fuck Alex Jones. Fuck NBC. Fuck them all. Fuck every one of them. They had their chance with me. They all had their chance with me. They turned their back on me. And I tell people, turn your back on me at your own fucking peril. Because I am the fucking media. It's like San Onofre. Everybody fucking down there, come by you holding hands. They all hate me and mad at me. By the way, you cannot make this up. We're sitting on the beach of San Onofre. You know, we got a newspaper, the free paper, because it's San Clemente. Freaking Bears, we're reading it. On some activist community about the hospital. Who's in the fucking paper? I'm like, where's Gene Stone, our friend Gene Stone? Reading through on Saturday.
Like, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck.
The fight goes on.
They'll be calling you a radical.